Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we defeated Thardus, and we got the Spider Ball, and we came back to Talon Overworld. Today, we're going to be taking a long trek back to Chozo Ruins, because now that we got the Spider Ball, we can access a couple things there. So, yeah, it's kind of weird because how the last episode ended, and how this episode is. You're just like, dude, you just kind of like went to your ship and then just backtracked to where you came from. It's like, what the heck is wrong with you?
Yeah, welcome to Metroid. This happens a lot.
It does happen a lot. Yeah, we're going back to Chozo Ruins, which we haven't been back since like beginning game.
That's a
Yeah.
long time ago.
There's not really that
Yeah,
much you can do in Chozo when you're first here. Like, it's mainly just you're getting your initial upgrades. Like your missile launcher, suit, such like that, and then you're kind of staying away for probably like an hour or two.
yeah. You're just exploring everything else. You know, Magmar and Vendrana, and not the last area of the game, because we won't be seeing the last area for a while. By the way, now that we've come back to Chosen Ruins, this mini boss is now just a common enemy in the main area of the game of Chosen Ruins. And also, this tree looks suspicious, looks sus. So we're gonna blast it with a super missile.
Why? Just because it's a lone tree in the middle of a desert-like area?
It's that Pokemon Sword and Shield tree.
Oh, I see how it is.
Except this tree looks better than that.
So let me.
Yeah.
You killed a tree and then you decided to go skateboarding.
Yeah, pretty much. That missile tank is actually kind of funny because you can actually, if you get space jump early, that could be your missile launcher.
Yeah. Yeah, the one in the half pipe is just close enough to the edge where you can just double jump up to it.
Yeah. So you don't need to you don't need to do that really. I did it just to show what you do with it, but yeah, now that we blasted open this tree, it was hiding missile expansion inside, so just jump into the giant hollow tree here.
Why not, right?
Yeah. I already, blasted it, so poor thing's just like, dude, you already did enough damage to me. Now I'm just gonna die.
Oh, so it's a Deku tree.
Yep. I was Ganon in this case. I just, I killed the Deku tree.
No, you gotta say it right. Deku.
The Deku tree. Now we're backtracking here because there was a spider ball track in the main, I think it was the main boiler area? Back where we got, I think, what was it? I think it was charged. No, it wasn't charging. It was
Well, there is a spider ball track and charge beam.
Yeah. There is a spider ball track and charge beam, you're right. We're going back to the area where we had to use the bomb slots. And it had the stone toads and they had to bomb. Actually, no, we're going back to the missile launcher room.
Yeah, well, you're taking this route. You gotta go around the area where the Magmar Caverns elevator is. I can see that this is the path you chose to get to it. It's one of the shorter paths, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because I know exactly what you're going for just based on this path. It's actually back to where you got Varia.
Yep. Back where we defeated Flarga.
I cannot even pronounce these names.
Flarga. Flarga's giant plant boss that we fought. I call him the unofficial first boss because, let's be honest, the Parasite Queen was kind of just there.
Yeah. I mean, it was your introduction to how a boss fight works, but it really wasn't much of a fight.
No. And I said nuts to those bees because I don't want to deal with the freaking war wasps. War wasps are like the most annoying enemy in the game, honestly.
They don't stop. That's the problem. They just keep on coming until you destroy the nest.
And we're gonna blow this up because it said cordite. So what we need to do in this room is we need to uncover some symbols in order to unlock this spider ball track that we're about ready to get used. And well, there's two of them right here, and you need to have super missile to even access this area. I do believe the other ones are like hidden behind pillars, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're like kind of high up on the pillar. You'll eventually know.
Yeah, past Matthew will eventually know. Because this was, I think, 2016 Matthew. Yeah, this was a long time ago. I think I mentioned that before. This playthrough was recorded years ago. Still trying to find it. Can't find it. Where is the freaking scan?
This is your time, like, hey guys, did you hear? Clouds in Smash Brothers. And I'm over here like, yeah, and Sephiroth too. Get to the current time.
I can't believe it's freaking real. Oh, trust me. You haven't hit the iceberg yet. Tip of the iceberg. Still looking. Still looking. There it is. By the way, this is my fastest time I've ever beaten this game, by the way.
That doesn't really give you much confidence.
But don't say.
I legit am just like, I look back at this footage and I'm just like, how?
You just look back like, okay, well, I understand now why, because all the other times I just forgot to play the game.
Yeah, especially when crap like that happens where I get hit by those stupid eyeball monsters. By the way, I think these enemies are only in this room, so please scan them if you see them.
Yeah, I do believe so. They're a little awkward to scan, though, due to their positioning. I believe you have to, like, get up close to the wall when you're on top.
Yeah,
you
you
kind of look down.
like, yeah, either that or look upwards. Oh, I know what we're doing. I just now realized
it's like, before you. It's like, there's a reason why you're going back here.
Dude, I'm tired. Okay, I'm sorry. Like I said, this footage is like years old. I can't remember what I was doing here.
If I remember correctly, I think we're playing Metroid. It's the one with the guy, right?
It's the robot.
He can crawl, good.
Crawl?
You know what's funny? I find these enemies.
This right there?
Well, besides that, I find these guys before I'm supposed to find these guys.
Yeah, I think this is the earliest time period that you can fight these ghosts.
These are Chozo ghosts. Chozo ghosts are just basically like Chozo that were kind of like, well, they had, as the scan book says, they were, affected by Phazon, and when they died, their spirits became very hostile. So these guys like to teleport around. They like to, shoot, can come up behind you and disappear, and you can't really track them and whatnot. And really, like, everybody hates these guys. I hate these guys too, but it takes one super missile to kill them, so it's not hard. They're not hard to kill them. So, anyways, once you defeat the Chozo Ghost, you get your next Chozo artifact. I think this is why I was doing it this way. I was trying to prevent a lot of backtracking for this side quest. Because I mentioned it before, because Chozo artifact hunting is probably the worst thing that happened in this game, because you backtrack to a lot of things, and that happens like very into the game.
Yeah, there's another like weird side effect with this area too, because when you do get the Verisue here, you notice that it doesn't unlock the door you entered. Killing those ghosts and getting the artifact actually can unlock the door finally. So now you can finally go the other way out of the room.
Yeah, and you can finally just, explore Chozo Ruins without blocked paths.
I don't know why Flagra wasn't the trigger to get rid of it, but sure.
Yeah.
Random ghosts to get rid of weeds.
I mean, really, I don't understand why it was such a big deal, because, well, the scan log for the spirit of this Chozo artifact told you where it was. It's not like it's like, I gotta go in here anyways. I will think to look here.
Yeah.
The scan log told me. So
yeah, it's a weird roadblock because you do need Spider Ball, but the only reason why is because there's weeds in your way.
Yeah.
If only you had the flamethrower early.
Or get your pothead friend. Get Silver the Hedgehog. Yeah, there we go. Pothead the Parkon.
Excuse me?
They said there are a bunch of weeds in the way.
What does that have to do with Silver?
Because that was a running joke back then. He was pothead before he went, because he looked like a pothead.
I don't want to be part of this conversation now.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's an old joke. Okay, jeez.
Got nothing to do with this person.
I say that every day. Why am I still here?
That's a good question.
So we're picking up this missile expansion because, well, we're in the area. I might as well go do it because I got stuck for some reason. I legit got stuck there. I don't know how I did, but I did. It was weird because it's just like, why am I not moving? I'm stuck in this wedge. Dang it. Yeah, we went to go pick up that missile expansion. We got the first one in that room back when we first started, but like it's not like we couldn't do it without a spider ball.
Can you believe we gotta come back here one more time later because you need another upgrade for another missile?
Yeah.
I don't know why they cram so much in there with different upgrades. It's a lot of backtracking. I just
Yeah,
recommend doing it all at once.
It's like one of those things that you just wanted to, think that, hey, let's do it in one trip, man.
Yeah. Like, how I play a game like this is if I know it's on the way to my next objective, I'll stop and get something. But if I gotta go out of my way, like that missile tank was, for example, I'm gonna wait until, like, I'm one step closer to the end of the video game. I'll just get it as I'm pretty much wrapping everything up.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into this water tank thingy here and grab this spider ball track, and I'm surprised it didn't fall off when I hit that dude with the bomb.
Yeah, you kind of
Really
got lucky there.
Yeah, I did. And we're gonna fall and get another missile expansion. Man, spider ball is so useful in this area because it's just like you see these spider ball tracks when you first come in here. You're like, oh, there's a lot of these. I must have to come back here later. Luckily, it was along the path of where we need to go anyway. So.
And you just wanted to go back to the hole just to prove, hey, I can play golf.
Pretty much. Get more no streak bats. I think if I remember correctly, how enemies spawn in this room is they don't. If you go back into a room that you just cleared out, the enemies will not be there. It's only when you're 2 rooms away that they respawn. So.
Yeah, it's something like that because I believe how it works is that whatever room you're going into, the room behind you is still loaded. It doesn't deload until you go into another room past that, so it is a 2-room system.
So the enemies don't respawn that way. By the way, thanks hint system, I was legit going that way at this point.
Did you know you're supposed to go this way?
Hey, did you know you're supposed to go this way? Yes, game. It's times like this, I'm like, why did I even bother putting the freaking help the help system on? I don't know. Past me is stupid. But then again, past me isn't too different from present me, so just gonna tank the hits and just keep going because I've got like 7 energy tanks.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. It's gonna take a lot of hits to kill you from a laser beam.
Yeah. Now this is the room you're supposed to go. This is where you're supposed to go to progress. Everything else was just freaking extra. This right here.
Samus, why don't you stand on course with the mission?
Because...
I gotta be able to, like, Link and go do my side missions first.
Yeah, I gotta get stuff first. And this
Samus, are you gonna take 100 years to beat this game like Link did?
I don't know, there's a lot of missile tanks.
Yeah. And now we're into this room. There's a bunch of beetles here. But there's also, I think, a certain scan log that's only in this room. I'm not sure. I think they might be in other rooms, but...
Well, there's this one, a Chozo lore thing.
Yeah, besides Chozo lore. And I think the other ones are up on the wall. I think if I remember correctly, they're up there. Yeah.
Yeah, there are certain enemies here that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, these are plated parasites. Plated parasites are only in this room, I think. And they, the only way you can kill them is with a morpal bomb.
Yeah, I think they also could appear in Magmor Caverns, the one puzzle to get to a beam, but I don't know if that's the exact same enemy type or a variation.
I think you might be right. I think they actually do. So I might be wrong on that. I think they're in like 2 rooms in the whole entire game. That one and
There was something else in that room you've seen with the spider ball track, but it's blocked off from a later upgrade. So nuts to that.
Nuts to that. There's a lot of moments like that in Metroid, and it's just like, hey, I got this new upgrade. What is this? And I'm blocked.
That's why it's
like
best to just kind of get everything all at once when you have all the upgrades. Later Metroid games especially. Anything Mercury Steam did, just don't even bother for 100% until you have the last item. Like the very last upgrade, 10 minutes before you fight the final boss. Just wait until then.
Yeah, because especially with gosh, the biggest culprit of that is freaking Samus Returns. Samus Returns is...
You're literally 5 minutes away from beating the game, and now you finally have everything you need to get all the items. It's like, really? Alright. Guess I'm going back to everywhere.
Not to say that Samus Returns is bad. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's really good. I just did, 100%ing that game. If I ever record that game is gonna be like, hey, yeah, we can get this, but I ain't getting it right now.
And that's just the trend Mercury Steam kind of has in their Metroidvania games in general. It's just, usually you have to get everything before you can get everything, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You need all the upgrades just to get the items in the world.
Are you going out for that really tall one?
Yeah, this bar, this spider ball here.
I believe this is one for progression.
I think so too.
Yeah, because it activates the other one, and that should activate a door.
I don't know how I got stuck on a bomb slot. That was weird.
Bomb slots are kind of magnets in a way. Like, they just hold you in.
Yeah. And I think that this opens up this way. Yep. You only got a couple seconds to get in there.
Timer puzzle when you're right next to it, because I don't know.
Hey, at least they were nice and put you right next to it instead of, like, I don't know, 2 rooms away or something.
Yeah.
Like some games do.
I really like this ability. The boost ball is like one of my favorite things to do because I'm just like, dude, this is Samus playing Tony Hawk. This is literally just Samus playing Tony Hawk. It's so funny. And we got more scarabs. Back when I was playing this game for the first time, that the scarabs always like scared me, and then I played hard, and I was just like, scarabs won't do that much damage, and I walked on them and I died.
About that. Yeah. Scarabs don't do that much. 3 scarabs on your face, it just drains an E-tank. It's the acid. It does so much damage, especially with hard mode.
See what I'm talking about, guys? Like I know everybody hates Chozo Ghosts. I know, especially when you don't have the upgrade to track them yet. We won't get that upgrade until later, but literally all it takes is a super missile. I know missiles are kind of scarce in your first playthrough, but dude, super missiles just make everything so much easier in this game.
Yeah, although I do believe in, like, because you're on an easier difficulty, because for some reason the Choji version defaults to different named difficulties. It's confusing. But normal difficulty in, like, GameCube basically is super missile, and then I think one more missile shot to kill him. Like, they have reduced health in this version's normal mode. Hard mode is the normal mode from GameCube, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Just make an easy mode and call it easy, and then normal's the original normal. My brain hurts.
By the way, this Chozo statue was playing bowling. He was just going bowling.
He needs to wear the wrist strap, otherwise he's going to break his TV with the Wii bowling game.
Can you believe this is the first time we've actually ran into an ammo station?
Yeah, it's one of like 2 in the whole game. Or 3. I think there's 3.
There's 3. Yeah,
2 of them are at endgame. That's why I was so confused, because they're so close to each other in terms of the story progression.
Basically, once you activate this bomb slot, these colored panels come up here, and I missed it, because wave beam's weird.
Yep. Waved right past it.
Yeah. Basically, each one's color coordinated for a certain type of beam. We do not have the white one and the red one yet, so we will be coming back to this room later. And each time you activate each one, it makes a different path for the Chozo to bowl you.
Oh boy, I get to go bowling again.
Yeah.
Hey Samus, come back. I want to do my straight now.
Oh man, 7-10 split. I can't. I never could like do the 7-10 splits when I was playing.
It's
Yeah,
hard.
I don't think anyone really can reliably. Even like the pro circuit, that's a hard thing.
Yeah. And with that, we've unlocked the freaking barrier, so we can just jump down when we come back. So.
Yeah, now imagine missing that and then having to do that whole puzzle every time because you forgot.
Yeah.
No, I'm not guilty of this, I swear.
And watch those fishies. No! Go down the drain.
Yeah, it's like if you fill your swimming pool with goldfish and then drain the pool. Like, what do you expect? Why'd you put goldfish in your swimming pool?
Why did that guy think he could eat you?
Because they're stone toads. They're like, oh, that fits in my mouth. I'm gonna eat them. And then Samus is like, hey, here's a bomb. Blow up, please.
Although in some ways it makes things kind of easy because you didn't have to even try to land on the platform. That little toad helped you.
Yeah, that toad helped me at all. And with that, we got our next beam. It's a really cool beam. Because it's the ice beam.
Can we just cancel this video?
No.
This whole series is canceled.
I mean, I am the manager of the YouTube channel. I can just delete this when I see it in the studio. Just, there is no part 11. It just doesn't exist.
But like one of those YouTubers that upload like parts 10, 11, then forgets 12 and 13, and then goes like 14.
Have you ever had
Valve
that
logic?
Have you ever had those moments where you released part 5 before part 3?
Yeah.
And it's like, oops, didn't mean to do that. Anyways, Ice Beam. Ice Beam is a very, very slow weapon, but it's very powerful.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a shotgun. That's the best way I can really describe it. And we
The
got
nice thing about the
Chozo
ice beam is with charge shots, you can freeze just about any enemy in the game.
Yeah.
And then from there, you can just shoot them with a missile and they're dead.
Did you see that? It
Off the corner
bounced
pocket,
off
back into the Chozo Ghost.
That's one way of killing it.
It literally just bounced off that guy because he was still in his invulnerability state, and it still went and hit the other one.
The fact that it went back to the other ghost is a stupid part. I was like, well, if I can't kill this one, get the one on the back.
Yeah.
And right up the crotch. It's like, here you go, buddy. Blew your dick off.
Hey.
Hey, did you hear about this Pokemon Slugma? Yeah, what about Slugma? Slugma balls. Well, that's not very nice.
And because I used like, what, 20 missiles right now? I'm just
Yes,
like, yeah.
like, this is the perfect room to kind of spam supers because you could just get them all back.
And now that we have the Ice Beam, guess what? We can do the other one. It unlocks the white panel right here.
How
So,
convenient. Get a beam upgrade next to the beam room. Like they planned this.
Guess
we
what?
Get the next beam for the next one right now, right? Right? It's not going to come in like 4 hours, right?
It's gonna come in 4 hours, Lester.
Ah, dang it.
But Chozo gets to go bowling again.
Well, he's happy about that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's happy now. He just threw the ball in the gutter. It got stuck.
You get an
Ain't
energy
coming
tank
back.
out of dealing. Energy tank. More health. For some reason, I just go back up the ramp at an angle.
Hey, it's a gutter ball. It's being spat back out the little rotation device thing. It's it right back. Whatever the ball things are called.
Ball return.
That's
the
it.
word.
I haven't played bowling in like 15 years.
The ball return thingy mabobber.
Yeah, that thing that holds the
That's
balls.
amazing.
You mean the ball return? Yeah, that thing.
Why hasn't anybody made a Samus, like, morph ball bowling ball? I'm sure somebody has.
Probably.
And yet I activated the freaking Chozo Ghost yet again.
Yeah, at this point, anytime you enter this room, you're gonna get ghosts. So if you don't want to bother, just leave and then just ignore you.
I love the music plays every time the freaking ghosts come into play. It's just like, yeah, I know you guys are here, but I really just don't care.
I got stuffs to do. Like blow up this planet at the end.
Yeah, because you know.
Every Metroid.
Yep. I wanted to go over here and check this room out because we already went to the save room at least once. So I wanted to see what this is.
Same as just looking at save rooms, like, nah, not today.
Not yet.
This,
I believe,
save. It'd be
back.
fine.
Yeah, this takes you back to Talon Overworld.
Yeah.
If you want to come back. But
yeah,
you don't have
it's a nice little shortcut area now that you can gain access to.
Yeah, Talon Overworld South. We're gonna be going back anyways later, but really, I think the best way you should go is down this path with this in the save room with the morph ball hole there. But I mean, you guys already see it. It's at the end of the video. We're gonna be doing this next time. So, see you guys later.